Alright, brother, forgive me if you can't really see me right now. I'm just walking home from work. It's a big dark outside tonight. You can see the stars maybe a little bit. It's so dark on my camera you can barely see anything. But I just wanted to reach out to you, brothers and sisters, about something that has been, on my spirit and on my mind. Just thinking about a few things, especially about soon coming judgment for the heathen. And it's just so funny because I was just thinking about something that just, kind of tickled me pink a little bit. I need to tickle me pink, tickle me brown, because I can't. We as brown people, we can't turn pink. Only one group of people can turn pink, and we know it's not us. So I'm just thinking about something that is just made me think, about, how the heathen have have made it so that they can get away with breaking certain laws where we couldn't. Everybody else made, everybody else, all the rest of us, if we do something wrong, that includes other nations too. If we do something wrong, then we have to pay for the actions, right? And that's only fair. If you do something wrong, you got to pay for it. So you get in the judgment seat in the courtroom. If you do something incriminating, something that is criminal, and you have to face the judgment. You have to face the judge. And I was just thinking about something that I just laugh about. It's how the heathen have made it so that these laws that they pass, they can break them. They can break them. I mean, they make it so that if they break a law, they don't have to give account for their actions. Why? Because they're in rulership right now. And that's only fair. So if your own people are sitting in rulership, it's only fair that they're going to make it so that their own people can get away with murder. It's going to be unjust. If you're a real just judge, no matter if it's your people or another, you're going to execute the law to the fullest extent. You're going to make sure that the law is enforced. You're going to make sure that you do things according to a righteous standpoint. But we are not dealing with righteous right now. At this point, we're talking about the heathen in general. The heathen. The ones who are not of Israel. The ones who are passing the laws and, enforcing them so that everybody else follow them. But meanwhile, they don't have to give an account for their own actions. So I just laughed because something was dropped in my spirit about the judgment that's coming. And whatever this judgment is coming, that's going to be meat for them, which we already know what it is. We know what the judgment is. We know what their judgment is going to be and what God is going to pass on to them as judgment. But whatever it's going to be for past, present, and future tense. And when I say it's for past, present, and future, it's going to be for sins past, present, and future. That means all sins that you have not paid for. Whatever sin it is. I don't care what it is. If it's something that you did way in the past, you're going to have to give an account for it. If it's something in the present, you're going to give an account for it. And it's something futuristically speaking from here until, future tense. That you're going to have to give an account for it. So just because you have made laws that you can get away with right now in the present because you're in rulership, doesn't mean that God doesn't have a judgment waiting for you for those past sins that you committed. You might have forgotten them, or you might say, "Oh, that's in the past." Okay, we're living here and now. Okay, well, did you pay for them? Did you pay for your crimes? Have you given full account of your crimes? Like before a judge, did you pay for them according to true judgment? True judgment now. Not false judgment, true judgment. Not what they call it, partiality in judgment, which is what the heathen pass every day, partiality. They are able to do whatever they can and get away with it, including police force. They can sit up here and they can do all this police brutality, beating on unarmed citizens, and then not pay for it, not get a real judgment. Like, you should be immediately fired from the force. Not only that, but if you have took a life, then your life should be behind bars. You shouldn't be out here roaming free after you took somebody's life. But the problem is, they think they got away with it, which is the most hilarious thing to me. Because God just dropped it in my spirit that the judgment that is to come for these heathens will be for past, present, and future tense. So whatever you have done, I'm talking about for 400 years of the abuse that we tolerated under the hands of these evil ones. All of the abuse that we have suffered at your hands. Think about everything that you have done to our people from 400 years. 400 years. Okay, we went through a lot of torture. We went through a lot of abuse. We went through a lot of mistreatment. There has been a lot of things that you have done to us as a people. Lots of things. Stuff that is unmentionable. Shouldn't even be mentioned. Rape, robbery, torture, sawing people in half, sawing people asunder. Taking a man and tying his limbs to 4 horses and then having them go in separate directions. Slicing a woman open that's pregnant. Okay? No anesthesia, just slicing her up. And then stomping her baby. You think about all that shit that was done unto us. And not just us either. The whole world you've done this shit to. You've been colonizing and pillaging, rape, robbing, and murdering inhabiting lands falsely. Now you think about the judgment that is to come. What kind of judgment will be waiting for you? For past, present, and future. So whatever this judgment is something that you can't even describe. You can't even describe, people. This judgment is coming. It's not going to be like the judgment we suffered. Okay. You think you did something to us. You think you did something to us by castrating our men and raping our little boys and our girls and taking us and separating us and using children as alligator bait. And you think you did all that shit to us. Well, I just want to warn you and make it clear. You have not seen a vengeance like our God. Your vengeance ain't shit. You think you have some kind of anger. You think you have all this thing where you love to torture and put fear in people. You ain't seen the likes of what this judgment that's coming for you gonna do to you. God is not just dealing with your present. We are dealing with 400 years of it. 400 years of abuse. Think about how bad your judgment is going to be. Because it's not just going to be for current. It's going to be for 400 years. And you're going to wrap it up all into one. And it's going to be a horrible judgment day for you. A horrible judgment day for you people. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pray for you. I'm not going to forgive you. Because the thing is, it just doesn't make sense for you to expect me to forgive you. I don't even forgive you. I mean, that's just only smart. That's just a smart thing, okay? If God don't forgive you for what you did to us, why the hell we should? That's why some of our people are they're so on la la land. Like, why the fuck should we forgive you? And you have done so much evil to us. You don't have no mercy. You don't have no pity. No pity. The way you set up your system, the way you have done the shit you have done to us, you ain't have no pity and you don't have no remorse for it. So I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have no remorse when God decides to do what he's going to do to you. What he's going to do to you, I'm sorry. I'm not going to pray for you. I'm not going to cry, boo-hoo for you. Because when we went through all we went through, not one of you shed a tear. Not one of you batted an eye. Not one of you was compassionate. Not one of you reached your hand out and was like, I'm so sorry, or helped us. Not one of you. Not one of you. Y'all went about y'all merry way, and y'all made sure y'all enjoyed y'all kingdom, and y'all enjoyed y'all time here in this land that you're living under false pretenses. Talking about you're Americans, and you're damn sure not. But it's your time to reap. It's your time to reap. It's your time of judgment. It's your time to get what you deserve and what you got coming. And I'm sorry, but I will not feel 1 ounce of pity because it's your day. You think that God, you think you don't have no mercy? Well, wait till you see God. He will have no pity or no remorse for what's going to happen to you. And it's only fair and it's only a righteous judge that does so. Because when you went in your court, you did everything unrighteously. Unrighteously. And you were partial in your judgment. And you made sure you was getting away with everything under the sun that you could get away with. And us, you made sure that we were punished to the fullest extent of the law, while you yourselves got away with murder every day of your lives. And so when it's your time to reap judgment, honey, for all 400 years of what you didn't pay for, it's only fair. And I don't mean no harm, but you should already know what's coming your way. All this talk of nuclear war, oh, it's coming to you. When them bombs drop and your flesh dissolves, and your eyes dissolve, and so is your tongue in your mouth while you're standing on your feet, you'll understand the meaning of judgment, honey. You'll understand the meaning of what God means by all who fought against Jerusalem. Not some of you, all of you who fought against Jerusalem. Not just the white man. All of you who fought against Jerusalem, shall God put this plague upon you. Your flesh dissolving while you stand on your feet. Your eyes dissolving your stockings. And your tongues dissolving your mouths. That's the judgment you reap, honey. And that's not even all of it. Then an eternal lake of fire. Fire and brimstone, honey. We're talking about meteors coming from the sky up on the earth. Beaming, man. Just pounding on you. You have no idea what's coming. You think that you got away with all your murders and your crimes against humanity. But you haven't. Because God's going to ensure that you pay for every last crime that you committed. Every one of them. That's my warning to you. So whatever you did, past, present, and future tense, you will pay for it. You will reap. That's all I come to say to you. May God be with you. Because to be honest, nobody else on this earth will care for you at that point, because you have done so much evil anyway. They're not going to have any pity. They're going to rejoice. Because you have been a pain in the ass your whole life. And it's just your time. Time of reckoning. Shalom, my brothers and sisters. Sorry. All you nations, you got hell to pay.